how to not give a shit. Like, how to not give a shit should be a course in school, honestly. Maybe with a different word. Hey guys, I'm back with another rapid fire motivation video. Today I'm talking about imperfections. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, let's get on with it. So to start this video off, I just want to share 3 of my worst insecurities. First of all, I would say my nose. I've always been insecure about my nose, but then again, I don't know, I feel like my nose makes me, and I feel like it stops me from being too generic. Like, I would rather have my nose than to look completely generic, like a Sims character. Like, there's no flaws. I wouldn't want to look like everyone else. I would want people to look at me and say, like, yeah, that's Angeline. I wouldn't want people to look at me and think, is that Angeline or that other girl? Like, you get what I'm saying? But it has been an insecurity for most of my life, so that's why I'm mentioning it. I feel like most people don't like their noses. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you like your nose? Like, comment down below your worst insecurities. I would love to hear about it. Okay, my next insecurity is my stretch marks. This is also something that I've started to embrace more, and I actually think they look kind of cool. Like, in this certain lighting, it looks like they're glowing. Like, it looks like they glow in the dark. It's insane, but it looks like it. If I find them, I'll like put them right here. Like, when they're white, I don't care, but I still have some that are like purple, reddish. And I don't like that because it just reminds me of scarring. Okay, so I have stretch marks on my hips, on my butt, on my thighs, on my boobs. And the reason I have stretch marks is because I gained a ton of weight 2 years ago. And I was the heaviest that I've ever been in my entire life. So obviously that would put a strain on my body. And also, my skin is very, very prone to stretch marks because my dad has them, my mom has them, like, it's genetic. And then I also got stretch marks because I grew too fast. And my dad has that too, so again, it's genetic. I can't do anything about it. I've learned to embrace them more. I will still post pictures in like bikini and stuff. Like, I'm not insecure enough that I would hide it, but I don't love it. So my last insecurity is actually my feet. I absolutely hate my feet. It's my worst insecurity, I think. But anyways, I feel like my feet are big, and they are the exact same size as my mom's boyfriend and as my dad. I can't change them. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for giving me these wonderful huge feet so I can never find the shoes I want because they are not even made in my size. Yay! Thank you so much. I don't like them. They're ugly. Something that I really like about me and me having, I wouldn't say unique. Like, there's probably people with these same features that I have, but I have never, ever been mistaken for someone else. And people always remember my name. People always remember me. And I think it has to do with like a combination of my personality and my traits. So the reason that I bring this up is because if you're not generic, if you do not look like everyone else, don't see that as something bad. Like, it's good to be different. It's good to stand out. And people remember you more easily when you're not generic. When there's something special about you. Like, if you meet someone who has like the average height, the average weight, the average everything, when you ask them like what they do on their spare time, they might say, I hang out with my friends, or I watch TV. Like, yeah, we all do. But when you meet someone and you're like, who are you? And they're like, oh my gosh, I love Pokemon and I love Japan and I'm kawaii. You're gonna remember that person, I swear. I'm not saying it's bad to be generic, but I'm saying don't fear being different. Like, don't fear being unique. Why would you try to fit in when you were born to stand out? There's no logic in trying to fit in. Like, the greatest minds, like the greatest people, like scientists, inventors, like entrepreneurs, there's always something about them that stands out. And if they have like a generic appearance or personality, they do something that makes them stand out. Like, it's okay if you want to fit in. I get it. I've been there too, but there's nothing wrong with being the odd one out. There's nothing wrong with being different. I've been different my entire life. If like my teachers were telling us to go right, I would jump like a frog to the left. Like, I was so weird. I was so weird. Like, do everything that I was not allowed to because I never wanted to be like everyone else. Like, if everyone else were drawing, I wanted to do math. I just always been that person, and it sucks in school because they don't embrace that. There's a video about this, I think it was Prince E. It's about how schools haven't evolved since like the beginning of the modern era. Basically, schools turn us into mindless robots. They want us to follow the lead. They want us to do what everyone else is doing. And yeah, that's good for when you're working in a freaking factory. But most people aren't working in factories anymore. The jobs now, like the biggest jobs right now, is actually being creative. And have we ever been taught to be creative? Like, maybe in arts class, but no, we're not taught to be creative. We're taught to fit in. We're not taught to stand out. We're taught to my English sucks. More people need to realize this, and more people need to actually do what they want. We live on this planet for one life. Like, I'm not gonna say YOLO, but YOLO. Seriously, it's, you have one life. Why would you try to do what everyone else is doing? Why not live up to your potential? Why not actually go for your dreams? Like, go chase them. That's what I'm doing. Don't let anyone who's had their dreams killed to kill yours. That's actually how it is. People who's had their dreams killed think that chasing their dreams was stupid because they never reached them, and they think that it's a waste of time, and so they will never cheer you on for chasing your dreams because they have already made up their minds. It's impossible for them, and because it's impossible for them, it's impossible for you, right? And just embrace your imperfections because they make you you. They make you stand out. They make you rememberable. Is that even a word? It is now. I'm thinking about talking about my school experience in a different video. The thing that destroyed me in school, in high school, was that I started listening to people saying that I needed to fit in. I started trying to please others, and like so many other times, ended up pleasing no one, especially not myself. This whole thing got me thinking about who I was and who I am, something that I have always known. I've always known my motives. I have always known my dreams and who I am, but I started questioning that because I had been too busy trying to please others. Don't make that mistake, okay? Don't lose yourself trying to please others. It's not worth it, and it takes so much longer to find yourself again and to repair that damage than it does to destroy it. Like, everything you build. I have always been the person to not give a I've always been that person that doesn't give a but then I wasn't, and now I do care, and I hate it. It has taken so much effort to get me even close to where I was. I f***ed up. I started listening to them, to the voices in my head, and it really did mess me up. Try to keep it out, just try to keep them out, you will have to deal with them for like these school years, yeah, and then probably you'll have someone like that in like the work years. You'll probably even have someone like that in your retirement home. You'll never get away from them. There will always be people trying to get you down. There will always be people trying to make you insecure about yourself. So what you have to do is to build a strong ass shell and stay in there and let everything good you can open up to. Everything good, just let it in. It's like when you're on a battlefield and someone pulls the rifle up and aims it at you. Will you just stand there and just like, yeah, shoot me, go ahead? Or would you pull your armor up and protect yourself? Like, of course you would protect yourself. So why don't we do that with feelings? We honestly need to, and we need to start building this shell or this armor to protect ourselves from the beginning. Like, we need to teach kids this. We need to teach kids how to just shut everything out. How to not give a shit. Like, how to not give a shit should be a course in school. Honestly. Maybe with a different word. So many people feel bad about themselves. So many people consider suicide. So many people commit suicide. But still, there's no course in loving yourself. There are, however, courses to get when you're already there. But when you're already there, it's usually too late to actually get back. I have had depression and I am diagnosed with social anxiety and panic attacks. What if I could have prevented that? What if I could have prevented my depression? I'm doing what I can. Thank you for listening. That is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.